Good morning, my friends. Welcome at my YouTube channel. This is Marta, and I'm coming back with the long waited video. I had this paper of magazine. I've bought it last week, but because I had a few orders and a birthday card for my mom, and then I was working over a weekend, I could not have a time to just sit down and enjoy myself with my latest purchase. And this magazine, the second I just saw it on a shop shelf, I just had to have it. I love Altenew. They are absolutely masters if it comes for a stamp like flower layering design, and I just love their products. I absolutely adore their design and they're just gorgeous. I'm just having a quick flip through the magazine. There's tons, absolutely tons of inspiration over there, but what I like to do, I like to play it myself before I read all the articles. So it's super early in the morning, everyone are sleeping, so I just thought I'll grab my cup of coffee and I'll try to make a card quickly. So I'm just looking what's included in the magazine, and this is this gorgeous stencil, a layering stamp set, and some matching dies. And although I really love all that layering stamp set, I've decided to go with some simpler design for my today cards, and I will be using only the outline stamp from the set, and I will emboss it with my golden embossing powder. Earlier on, I actually found this piece of the vellum lying behind my desk, and it's actually have this right top corner squish, and I've decided this will be a perfect occasion to just use it. I will use my baby powder to get rid of all of the static before I will stamp it and use the golden embossing powder. I am just using my embossing pad to stamp the image on that piece of vellum, and then I will cover it with this wow golden embossing powder. One thing I would like to share with you is that earlier on the morning, when I just finished making the card, I posted some photos of the finished card on my Instagram account, and the Wow Embossing company has actually liked my post. This is so nice that some company, when you use their product, they appreciate your work, and this really made my day. So thank you so much, Wow Embossing. I really love your powders, and they're just great quality, and especially the golden one. This is my favorite one, and I have this big jar, and I could use it with nearly every card I'm making. I am using my heating tool to set the powder, and once it's ready, I will cut all the elements. So the day became bright enough that I could unveil my curtains, and in the meantime I just die cut all the elements I will be using for my today's card. I've printed myself a little sentiment with the help of my printer, and I also decided it will be looking great if I will back those die cut vellum pieces with the color cardstock. The card I am making today, it's the actually anniversary card, and I've decided it will be looking nice if I will put the number 15th in a little heart, and I want to make a little frame to enhance the number even more and to make it matching with this floral arrangement. I am also covering this heart in a golden embossing powder. Now, once I have all the elements ready, it's time for me to start assembling my card. I will be using this gray color cardstock as my front panel, but to give it even more interest, I am putting it through the embossing folder. The embossing folder I'm having, it comes from the Creative Expression Company, and I think it's called Tartan Trellis. I'll double check, and I'll definitely make a list on the supplies for this card on my blog. So in case you would like to check what I have used for today's card, you can just click on the link below. One thing actually start happening to me is that when I use the liquid glue, the vellum start warping and curling. But there is a very easy fix for that. If it happened to you as well, just grab your die cutting machine and you could send it through the plates, and that way it will straighten up your vellum. Otherwise, if you don't have any die cutting machine, you can always put a heavy book on top of your die cut pieces and just leave it over there for a few minutes. I am cutting a little fishtail to my banner, and then I will use a double-sided foam tape to raise it in the middle. I am quickly making this dry run of my floral arrangement just to see how would I like to place my flowers before I actually adhere them. And even though initially I've made myself 4 flowers, I've decided that I really like to go with the odd number, so I only use 3 of them. To give the card even more interest, I am adding some gold brads to the sentiment. Now it's the time to adhere everything to my card, and I'm just using my hot glue gun to help me to do that. I am also using some foam tape to raise these bigger flowers, and that way I will achieve this impression that some of the flowers are actually in the front when the other one are more through the back. The last finishing touches to add to my card will be just gluing those couple golden pearls into the flower centers. I really think this make the flowers pop even more. I really love that Altenew set, and I will definitely make more cards with it. That will be my video for today. I hope you enjoy it, and if you do, please leave me a like and a comment below, and I would love to see you here again. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Stay blessed. Marta.